Do you have extra weight that you need to lose? Have you struggled with weight loss in the past? Or maybe you're currently waging a battle with the bulge? Have you tried numerous diets and weight loss products only to be disappointed with the results? Losing weight is definitely a difficult task to undergo. Sometimes it feels like you're on a roller coaster of physical and emotional ups and downs. And you're not alone. Many people have tried unsuccessfully to shed those burdensome extra pounds. Did you know 8 out of every 10 people over age 25 are overweight? 9 million children and teens ages 6 to 19 are overweight. Obesity is the #2 cause of preventable death in the United States. Here's one more startling statistic for you. Did you know that traditional dieting and weight loss methods have less than a 5% success rate? That's correct, 5%. With a success rate like that, it's no wonder these statistics are as high as they are. And it's not that these methods don't work. Some do, some don't. It's just that they're so darn hard to stick with. I mean, it's no secret that dieting is difficult. But exactly what is it that makes it so difficult? The most difficult factors for many people are dealing with the hunger and staying motivated. No doubt. It's very hard to stay motivated when you feel like you're starving. And to top it off, one of the biggest motivating factors for losing weight is actually, wait for it, losing weight. What? Ironic, isn't it? In other words, those who are able to successfully stick with a weight loss plan until they've lost 10 pounds or more actually gain motivation and have a better chance of going on to lose a more significant amount of weight. But how do you get past that initial motivational barrier? How do you lose that first 10 to 15 pounds if traditional dieting methods have such a low success rate? You're not going to make it happen with exercise and fitness plans because they have an equally low success rate. I mean, if we can't get motivated to follow a diet plan, we probably aren't going to be motivated to follow an exercise regimen. Consider this statistic. 78% of Americans are not meeting basic activity level recommendations. That's over 3/4 of the American population that, for whatever reason, do not exercise on the most basic of levels. It's fairly common knowledge that being overweight or obese greatly increases the risk of health conditions and diseases, including breast cancer, coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, gallbladder disease, osteoarthritis, colon cancer, hypertension, and stroke. You would think that would be enough motivation for everyone to eat healthy and exercise, but it's not. Many just don't have time to try and juggle exercising into their otherwise hectic schedules. And what about those who can't, or at best, find it very difficult to exercise due to physical issues such as bone and joint problems, major surgeries, or simply the fact that the extra weight they carry makes it too difficult? The simple fact of the matter is that eating healthy and exercising do work to help you lose weight, but they don't have a high success rate because it's so difficult to stick with the plans. While we're advocates of healthy eating and exercise, we also understand that many people would love to lose weight without having to change their lifestyle. Some people would just like to get past the first 10 or 15 pounds so they can gain the motivation they need to transition into a healthy eating lifestyle, and maybe even begin an exercise program. When you really think about it, the solution's very simple. Most people who carry excess weight also eat in excess of what's required for daily nutrition and survival. They overeat. So for many, the solution is as simple as just eating less. Well, isn't that what dieting is, you ask? Basically, yes. But as we've already discussed, dieting is very difficult. So how do we eat less without making it difficult? Plexus Slim. Plexus Slim is a 100% all-natural product that works in a unique way to eliminate cravings and binge eating so that you get all the benefits of dieting without starving yourself. With Plexus Slim, there's no motivational requirement because you eat less without even trying. Plexus Slim actually mimics blood sugar. The combination of ingredients is 100,000 times more potent than glucose, which is just another name for blood sugar. The really awesome thing is that it does not cause blood sugar spikes. Quite the opposite, really. Plexus Slim actually lowers blood sugar, so there are added benefits for diabetics as well. Which is great news considering that there's been a 76% increase in type 2 diabetes in adults 30 to 40 years old since 1990, and 80% of that increase is due to being overweight. Plexus Slim can help with that as well. In fact, it was originally being developed to treat type 2 diabetes. However, during the clinical trials, it was discovered that a side effect of taking Plexus Slim was that all of the individuals who participated lost weight. All of them. You see, when you take Plexus Slim, the hypothalamus portion of the brain detects an increase in blood sugar. There's actually no increase in blood sugar. It's simply the ingredients in the Plexus Slim that mimic blood sugar. A false positive, if you will. The hypothalamus interprets this as a signal that the body has received food as a source of energy, even though you may not have eaten. Plexus Slim basically tricks the brain into believing that the body's need for food has been satisfied. The hypothalamus then signals to the body that it doesn't need a further source of nourishment and, in turn, eliminates hunger. The end result is that you eat less, without struggling with hunger or lack of motivation, and you'll lose weight in the process. It's as simple as that. Weight loss. No struggling, motivation, or hunger required. There are products in the past that have claimed to provide a long-term solution to weight loss. Plexus Slim makes it a reality.